I'm Katrina and this is So Tare. Today we are making vanilla meringue cookies. So this is made with quail egg whites. You can also use chicken egg whites. I'm using quail. So any measurement, just adjust for chicken or quail. I use 4 quail eggs for every 1 chicken egg. Here we go. Now a lot of people say to use a slotted spoon. I've tried that and the egg yolks can fit through the slotted spoon I have. So that was not an option with my current kitchen utensils. Now you can go back and forth with the egg, eggshell, like you do with chicken eggs, but that just becomes a long time-consuming process, in my opinion. So I don't do that. Now if you can get it so that the whites just fall right off the yolk, sometimes you can get it to do that. There we go. And the only downside to doing it this way is if you bust one, then you ruin your yolks. Or you ruin the whites. That's the only thing. It's fine to have a little bit of whites in your yolks when you separate, but to have yolks in your whites is not the greatest. Come on, let go. Now if you do get yolk on your spoons, just wipe them off, because you do not want that in your whites. Maybe doing this in smaller batches is probably a good idea, so you don't ruin a big batch. So this seems to be a good technique right here. I'm kind of bouncing the yolk. All right, that's the last one. So we end up with egg whites and egg yolks. As I said, I'm tripling this recipe. This has 3 dozen eggs for quail eggs. And that's egg whites. We're going to put 1.5, tripling. Let me just see that. So there's a half. Try and get a half of it. Well, actually it was supposed to be less than a half. We'll just go with that and see what happens. It's supposed to be 3/8. There we go. Let's whip it up. Alright, it's frothy and we need to see if soft peaks foam. So if you lift this up, yes. What we're looking for is that when you lift this up, this part also comes up and that it's soft. Now we're going to be adding sugar. So this is 2 1/4 cup sugar, because I tripled it. Into this, a tablespoon at a time. So it's supposed to be very... Alright, so it says to let it go for 5 more minutes after all the sugar's in. I'm going to turn off the camera and get back to you when it's ready. Alright, it's 5 minutes and they should be glossy and stiff but not dry. Look at that. Look at that. There we go. Alright, so the recipe says to put them in a piping bag and then put them on here, and I'm not doing that. And I really should have put down paper. Alright, well this first one might make for a mess, because I forgot to put down paper. But this is the wax paper, parchment paper, wax paper, whatever you can use, because these will stick otherwise. And I'm just going to do by drop. Again, you can pipe this in a pipe bag and it'll be prettier, but I'm going for speed right now because I forgot how long these take. So these are in the oven 200 degrees for 45 minutes. Then you turn off the oven and let it sit in the oven for 30 minutes. And then you're not really supposed to package them up until they're actually completely cool. But we're actually going to go to an event, so I'm just not going to cover them. And they'll be good. And guys, this stuff tastes so good. It's like a marshmallow. Alright, there's one. We're going to do one more because that's what fits in my oven. Alright, here we go. 45 minutes in the oven. I'll show you guys just how these are. You put the back of a spoon to it. Going to come up and stay there. It's pretty cool. Super tasty. You could eat it like this. I mean, note that they are raw, and if you don't have a problem with that, it's good. These turned out good. There we go. I mean, here's the meringues. Yum yum. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this and you now know something to do with all your extra egg whites. I am curious if you guys can put in the comments below how you separate your whites from your yolks if you have quail eggs. And I'm just curious to see what you guys do. Anyway, please like and subscribe and share with someone who has too many egg yolks and doesn't know what to do with them. Have a great day.